Well, welcome back to another O2GT video, and today we're going to look at some of the leaked 24-25 kits for the Premier League, some more clubs around the world, and then some national team kits as well. There's no rhyme or reason to the shirts that I've seen, they're just what I thought looked cool. I've had a brief look at most of the designs, but for the most part I'm very much in the dark about what most kits will look like. Big thank you to Footy Headlines for all the images you will see in this video. It comes straight from them and the people that they've worked with to provide these images. So yeah, let's just jump into it. And the first one we're going to look at is the Liverpool 24-25 home shirt, and I must say it's pretty nice. I must admit, it's a pretty nice looking kit. Most of the shirts that Footy Headlines leak are pretty spot on, to be honest. You know, they've got a large network of people out there scouring for these shirts, and this Liverpool one, it's a real image, so this is almost basically confirmed at this point, but it looks like this, and I'm a massive fan of it. I can't lie, this looks beautiful. At first glance, you know, it does look like pinstripes, which I'm a big fan of myself, but then it actually is the You'll Never Walk Alone design in yellow, featured across, well, the majority of the shirt. Probably not the back. I don't think they really do back designs in the Premier League, but honestly, it looks amazing. The Liverpool badge is in some sort of shield, which looks very cool as well. I can't tell if they're design. I think there might be a You'll Never Walk Alone design within that shield as well. But yeah, this is one of Liverpool's best shirts, I think, if this is actually the real shirt. But yeah, I'm a big fan of what I'm seeing. This design looks amazing. The mock-ups by the people that have done them, very good as well. So yeah, honestly, this Liverpool shirt is phenomenal. Big fan of that. And yeah, early contender for best kit of the season, I think, because wow. And then we move on to what looks to be the away kit 24-25, and while this is a fake mock-up of the shirt, this is most likely what it's going to look like, and it looks to be a grey number, and to be honest, it looks pretty cool. It looks very cool in this mock-up they've created. I think it was a bit darker than it might be in real life. It's decent, very plain and very hard to follow, that home shirt, but it's alright, you know, it's not bad, it's not terrible. I think if it's the dark colour like they've shown in these mock-ups, then it'd be a lot cooler, but if it's this lighter colour, then not really the biggest fan, but still very solid. Can't really complain, to be honest. I'm not a Liverpool fan anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. As we move on to the leaked third shirt, and this is another counterfeit shirt, but is understood to be the correct third shirt design, and I like it, you know. It's got this very funky design within the actual body of the shirt. Not sure what it's supposed to be, but red Liverpool badge, got the red, white and yellow cuffs and collar, and then a very interesting design, which Nike are going for with their third shirts this time, is the upside swoosh, the swoosh on its side. I don't know what they call it, but it's a very interesting design, and I quite like it, to be fair. It's a good little gimmick to put on their third shirts. Very solid shirts from Liverpool this season, if all these leaks turn out to be correct, which it's looking like they will be. Very solid. And we move on to Chelsea. Yes, well, this is a very low quality image we've got here, but yeah, this is set to be very similar to what Chelsea are going to be wearing now. This is we'll say not a great mock-up, but you guess the design idea across. I'm not sure if that sponsor's going to stick. The badge looks a bit odd, but it's this wavy design, which I like. I'm a big fan of that. And this is also their away kit as well, apparently, which I think very nice colours there, to be fair. And apparently the badge and the crest are set to have a 3D effect, which is very interesting. I'm not sure how they're going to actually bring that to life, but it'll be very interesting to see. I'm really not sure how that's going to look in person, but it could bang, to be honest, or it could flop. You know, their gold badge this season hasn't really worked out for them. I personally like it, but it's not really that great. But yeah, this wave design could look very sick if done properly. Obviously, we're not going to see how that would look until the actual kit's released, but I'm interested because I think very nice design, and then yeah. But I think anything's better than their kits they've got this season, which they're not bad, to be fair. I thought they were okay, but yeah, they could do a bit more, I think. And then move on to Chelsea's third kit, which has also been leaked, and it's this sort of camo-looking design, which I quite like. So I'm not sure how dark it's going to be. I imagine it'll look more like it does on this Mudryk mock-up than it does on this Jackson mock-up. But either way, looks very cool. This is very cool mock-up created. I'm a big fan. If the Chelsea kit looks like this, it is a very solid shirt. Obviously, again, with the icon emblem that Adidas have been doing with some of their partners, like the Manchester United badge and the Arsenal cannon. So I think that's a nice touch, works well on the shirt. And then again, that upside swoosh from Nike is an interesting touch, but I like it. Quite nice colours, they work well with this like dark camo design. So yeah, I'm a fan of what we're seeing here. Could look really good. I mean, the last sort of camo design that Chelsea had worked really well. I was a fan of that shirt, so yeah, this one looks great as well. I'm excited to see what they do, because if it looks like this, very, very solid. And then we move on from Chelsea to a much bigger team in Nottingham Forest. And now, as far as I'm aware, there's no concrete evidence regarding our shirts coming into the next season, but these concept designs have been released, and you know what? If they look anything like this, I'm very happy. So this is the concept with this very interesting zigzag design, which I must say I'm a big, big fan of. I wish the design was on the sleeves, but as this is a concept, it's very likely not going to be this, but I just wanted to bring it up because I support Nottingham Forest, and I think it's a very nice design. Not so much a fan of this away shirt. I wish we'd move away from the Argentina blue and white stripes. Not a fan of that colour scheme at all. And these sleeve colours as well, which is very, very strange. Overall, huge fan of this concept home kit they've made. I'd love a design on our home shirt, to be honest. Something like this would be phenomenal. As we move on to Newcastle United, and they are going with Adidas. They've cut their deal with Castor short, and for very good reason, because the quality just wasn't it, chief. And this is supposedly what their first shirt back with Adidas is going to look like. And it's very solid, to be fair. I'd much prefer if the Adidas logo was in black as well, but it goes with the stripes and the little diagonal bit they've got going on here, so fair enough. And then this is supposedly their away shirt, which is a retro 95 style, which I rate as well. I think bringing retro kits back and sort of modernizing their design is a very, very good thing to do as a kit designer, and this looks phenomenal as well. Now, they are just concepts created, but if they look anything like this, very, very solid shirts for Newcastle this coming season. I think it's going to be a very, very solid from Newcastle this season with them back with Adidas. I think more stripes, but they do look very retro, got a retro collar going on, so I can't really fault it because it does look nice. So yeah, could be solid for Newcastle. Finally, for Premier League teams, we're going to take a quick look at Arsenal, and this is a mock-up just based on the leak colours that we think the Arsenal shirt will have, and honestly, very solid design. Not the greatest, but still decent. It's got some sublimated lines in there. Not sure about these blue accents on the sleeves here. Not really a fan of those, but the blue is an Arsenal colour, to be fair. Don't mind it on the collar. Wish it was on the cuffs, and then down the sides. Looks alright. Not too shabby. But yeah, I welcome more blue on an Arsenal kit. I think I put blue on my concept as well, so yeah, stealing it from me. But yeah, we move out of the Premier League as we move to Europe and Barcelona. Yes, this is apparently their 24-25 home kit, and it's fucking sick. I can't lie. Now, this celebrates the 125th anniversary of Barcelona, and you know what? This mock-up is something special. This is allegedly the design it's going off. It's going to have a multicolored badge, which I really like the design of in gold, and then going to be a classic half and half design, which Barcelona have used in the past. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of it. It just looks amazing. Big fan of the colours, big fan of the very regal feel this shirt has. Spotify sponsor works well. The unique badge looks great. And then the little thing in the centre is also very cool. Yeah, very solid shirt. Beautiful anniversary kit. Definitely one I'd be looking at picking up if they weren't 10 bajillion pounds. But yeah, very, very cool. Very solid from Barcelona. And then this is their away kit as well, which I think just looks beautiful. Like, look at this, man. Two like very different approaches with the home and away shirt here. The away shirt is very much modern, taking brand new design ideas and just putting them on a shirt. Barcelona are known for doing that. And this kit looks beautiful. Mainly black with a red and blue colour scheme. The design on the sides looks very cool, but this badge and the Nike tick, amazing. A blackout Barcelona badge with the blue and red outline, and then the same on the Nike tick as well. Just looks amazing. But that badge, man, that looks beautiful. Move swiftly on to America, and this is allegedly the kit that Inter Miami are going to be wearing. And you know what? Beautiful. They've gone fully centralised with this shirt, centralised badge, centralised manufacturer logo, sponsor obviously central, and it just looks amazing. I was a huge fan of Inter Miami's home kit for the previous season, thought it was amazing, and this one, again, phenomenal. I think you've had the collar, 10 out of 10 kit, but again, very, very solid from the MLS outfit. Messi's going to look sick in it, 100%. And then we move on to international teams and England. Yes, this is allegedly what the England shirt is going to look like for the Euros, and can't really fault it, to be fair. Looks very minimalistic, has quite a retro feel to it, but I'm here for it. Got this very interesting collar design, which isn't like the traditional collar. It looks to be folded in on itself, which not a fan of, but to each their own, I guess. But then like these cuffs have a very retro feel to them, in my opinion, with the blue and red on the whites, and then just the dark blue detailing down the sides. Very, very solid shirt, very clean, very understated, but it looks very nice. Yeah, it's a very empty, plain shirt, but I think it looks wonderful. Class. Very understated, very classy. Bosh. And then we move on to the Germany shirts. We're going to look at their home and away because they're both here. I like what I'm seeing. Germany normally have very solid shirts, and this home kit right here is no exception. It looks to have a sublimated sort of like triangle design throughout the shirt, which I can support. And then it's got like almost a German flag gradient on the sleeves, which I think looks very nice as well, along with the white Adidas stripes. Very solid shirt from Germany. Not one of their best, but it looks nice. And then the away shirt as well also looks very interesting. Very striking from Germany, but this is what it's sort of going to look like. Very solid. Very interesting colour scheme for Germany. You don't really see this from them, but a design like this will look very nice. It'll look great on the pitch. Solid, to be honest. Nothing really much to say about that. Just two very solid shirts from Germany once again. And this is supposedly the Brazil shirt for the Copa America. Looks very interesting. A Nike tick off to the side while the Brazil badge is centralized. I don't like that. I think they should both be centralized or neither at all. But Brazil are coming off the back of a very, very solid home shirt from the World Cup. So it's going to be very hard to beat that. And I don't think it does, to be honest. There's some cool detailing on the cuffs and a very interesting design within the shirt. But not a fan of that collar. And why is the Nike tick over on one side when it should just be central with the Brazil badge, you know? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, it could be better, but big fan of the design that we see within the shirt itself. So, you know, can't really complain because that does look very cool. But please just move that Nike tick over and you'd have a very, very solid shirt. As we move on to the Argentina Copa America home kit, and I like it. Simply class. Very cool from Argentina. Obviously, got to have the World Cup crest in the center stripe, which looks amazing. Then a gold Argentina badge, gold Adidas logo, all compact, but it works really well. Just a very, very solid shirt from Argentina. Very understated, but doesn't need to be anything crazy because it just works, you know? And then they've got the Adidas stripes in the blue as well. Tied the whole thing together. And they've got the bloody World Cup shield, man. You gotta flex that. Come on, I can't wait till England have one of those. Oh my god. And the 3 stars, I didn't even realise, but of course they've got the 3 stars on their badge now. Amazing. And finally, Belgium with their 2024 away kit, and this is a tribute to the comic book character Tintin. And you know what? Look at that. Very nice. Now, originally, when I first saw this shirt, I was like, how is that a reference to Tintin? It's just a blue shirt, but he wears a blue jumper, has a white shirt under it, which is represented by the white collar. And I'm a fan of it, you know. I wish the Belgium badge was a different colour just to blend in with the shirt more, but this is a nitpick really because the design they've got within the shirt looks very cool. This 1895 design. Very cool. Just solid really. Can't really complain. Just looks like a very cool shirt. I think it's quite a new design for Belgium. They don't normally have this colour shirt, but works well. Adidas have designed a phenomenal kit once again. And it looks like we're in for a good year of shirts, to be honest. So if you're a shirt collector, start remortgaging your house now because some bangers are coming. But yeah, I've been O2GT. This has been a look at the supposedly upcoming shirts for the 24-25 season. Very interested to see which kits come into fruition and which differ from the leaks we've seen. But yeah, it's looking very exciting for the Premier League. I mean, only a few shirts have leaked as per, so yeah, very much looking forward to it. Very much looking forward to creating my own designs and then ranking the designs that teams actually produce. And yeah, if any teams want to use my designs from last season, hit my line, dog. Nice to see you guys in the next one. Peace.